You pointed out that there are three kinds of leaders in the Bible, actually kings in the Bible, which I thought was very helpful. Can you unpack that a little bit for us?
Christians think in binary ways. And they'll think, okay, well, there's righteous leaders and unrighteous leaders. They'll see any flawed leader, lump them all into the unrighteous leader category. And then what it does is they accidentally, naively equate two things that are not morally symmetrical. You have Josiah leaders. These are righteous leaders who celebrate and promote righteousness. That was Josiah. Most of us know the story. Leads a national revival and a nation to repentance. A second type of leader is you would have Ahab and Jezebel leaders. These are leaders that celebrate and promote wickedness. Now, a lot of Christians think those are the only two categories. They flatten candidates and lump them all in the unrighteous leader category. In the Old Testament, you have a third type of leader. I called this a Jehu leader. And Jehu was a king that was, we might even use the phrase, anointed but not saved. Jehu was a flawed leader that God used for good purposes. He used Jehu to execute judgment on Ahab and Jezebel's wickedness, executes judgment on the priests and priestesses of demonic false gods, et cetera, et cetera. But he was a really flawed dude. Those three types of leaders are the taxonomy, and here's why that matters. Voting for a Jehu, a flawed leader used for good, is better than suffering under wicked leaders. And that's the type of thinking that Christians need to be able to develop.